Yo guys, what is happening? It is me, Epic Gamer Josh _YT, and I am back with another Premier League predictions video. Today I believe it's matchday 22 out of 38, although there's different teams that have only played 18 or 19 because of the recent COVID outbreak. But yeah, this is match day 22, I believe, according to what I'm looking at right now. And I have to say there's quite a few interesting matches that will be taking place this weekend. A London derby, a FA Cup rematch, FA Cup third round rematch, sorry, and a few others. First of all, before I continue with this video, I just got to say that one match has been postponed this weekend as of recording, and I've only just found this out just before recording actually, that the game between Burnley and Leicester has been postponed. I didn't read on to why, but I'm presuming it's because of the COVID outbreak and everything, and you know, it is kind of getting ridiculous now and messing up the Premier League to a point where I think they're just going to play all Premier League behind doors, or just have to field youth teams. So then guys, there's quite a few matches, like I said. There's a top of the table clash, also with a few FA Cup FA Cup third round rematches. So starting off with Brighton and Crystal Palace. The last time these two teams met at Selhurst Park, I believe Brighton was in the top four, and I think they drew. I can't remember, but I think they drew. So both teams have come a long way since. Obviously, Brighton has sort of dipped down the table, and I think Crystal Palace has risen up the table. So I have a feeling that there is going to be a win for one of those teams tonight, and I'm predicting for Brighton to beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Moving on to the second game, which is most likely one of the games of the weekend. It is Manchester City versus Chelsea. Now, at the moment, Manchester City are at the top of the pile, 10 points clear of Chelsea as we speak. Both of them have played the same amount of games, so there's no games in hand for both of them. But I mean, it is going to be a tough clash. I can't remember. I don't know whether this is the first meeting between them both, but I think it is. I think so. But I can't remember what happened the last time these two teams met. But by looking at the table, I would say, Man City are going to smash Chelsea out of the park. But with Chelsea being second and being dominant as well, I'm not sure it's going to be as easy for Manchester City. I'm going to go with a... I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw on that one. I believe both teams are good enough to cancel each other out, and I don't see a team winning. I know I support Chelsea, and normally I would say, Chelsea are going to win, but I know Chelsea aren't going to win this, and if they do, then they do, and congratulations to them. But I have a feeling that both Chelsea and Man City are going to draw 2-2. Moving on to the next match, which is Norwich City versus Everton. Everton under Carlo Ancelotti has led to loads of questions. Not Carlo Ancelotti, sorry, Rafa Benitez. That appointment left loads of high hopes and everything, because Rafa was a very successful manager for Liverpool back in the day, but he's kind of lost his touch, and when he's come to Everton, there have been certain questions raised. And there's been loads of questions asked about Everton's defence and how Everton is basically slipping down the table. I know one fan that is an Everton fan, and they've actually ranted about Everton losing and embarrassing themselves. Although they did come back in the FA Cup against Hull, but that would have been a shocker if they lost. But they're coming up against they're going to Carrow Road to face Norwich, a team that basically has yet to get off the mark in the Premier League with just I think it's 1 or 2 wins. Let me have a look. So yeah, Norwich has 2 wins, 4 draws and 14 losses and won 10 points, and Everton they've won 5, drawn 4 and lost 9. Obviously, a win for Norwich would temporarily take them up to 17th. But with Watford, Burnley and Newcastle having a few games in hand, I don't see Norwich escaping relegation at all. So teams have been free scoring against them, and I think Everton are going to free score against them too. I'm going to say a 3-0 win for Everton on that one. So moving on to the next match, which is Wolves versus Southampton. I think both of these are just going to go for a very boring match. I'm going to predict a 1-0 win to Wolves. Obviously, they have more firepower than Southampton do. But, yeah, I don't have enough to say about both Wolves and Southampton other than just the prediction. So, yeah, 1-0 win for Wolves. Moving on to Newcastle versus Watford. Now, Newcastle, I really don't have a clue what's going on with Newcastle. I mean, they're odds on to be relegated at the moment in time. You'd think that with them being taken over, they'd be shooting up the table. They do have Kieran Trippier at their disposal now after they got him from Atletico Madrid, but I think it's a bit too late to salvage Newcastle's season. They could surprise me and pull off a massive relegation escape, but I don't think I see that happening. I mean, losing in the Premier League's one thing, but losing against a League Two team called Cambridge, who the owners actually thought was a rowing team, not a football team. So losing against a team that spends most of their time rowing boats against Oxford, I mean, it's raised really, really good questions about what's going on with Newcastle. If Newcastle can lose against Cambridge, I don't think they're going to survive relegation at all. So I actually think that Watford are going to beat Newcastle and give the owners a reason to regret buying Newcastle. To be quite honest, I think they wanted a new Castle, not Newcastle FC. I think there was some sort of miscommunication there, to be honest. But yeah, but I'm going to say probably a 2-0 win to Watford. Quickly moving on to Aston Villa and Man United. Aston Villa under Gerrard are now starting to pick up, and I think it could provide Manchester United with a challenge. Now, if it's anything like in the FA Cup, if McTominay scores, maybe it's going to be the same scoreline, and that's what I'm going to predict. Just a 1-0 win for Manchester United. Obviously, they couldn't dispose Aston Villa like they usually would do in the FA Cup by just winning 1-0. But I have a feeling that Man U are just going to do the same things again, but this time at Villa Park, and they're going to go for a 1-0 win. And next on the list is West Ham versus Leeds United. I have to say I'm just going to go for a West Ham win on this one. West Ham are far more superior than Leeds United. They actually knocked them out of the FA Cup convincingly, and I think they're going to do the same in their league match this weekend. I'm going to go with a 3-0 win West Ham. Moving on to Liverpool and Brentford. The last time these two teams met at the Community Stadium in Brentford, I think both teams came out with a 3-3 draw. I don't think that's going to happen this time round, but with Liverpool losing loads of African players due to the African Cup of Nations, I think Brentford are gonna actually go for it, and I think they're gonna win against Liverpool. I'm not gonna go much because Brentford are much of a scoring team against big teams, but I'm gonna say 1-0 Brentford. Don't disappoint me, Brentford. And then the final match of the weekend is a London derby between Tottenham and Arsenal. Arsenal have been on a really good roll since their shocking start to the season. They are fifth. They're 2 points ahead of Tottenham, but they have 2 games in hand over Tottenham. So a Tottenham win here would take Arsenal out of the top 5, and and drop them down to 6. So basically, Arsenal and Tottenham will switch places if Arsenal lose. I don't see Arsenal losing. I don't see Tottenham losing. But I'm just going to say, I am going to predict a 2-1 win for Arsenal on this occasion. I know it's a tough shout, but I'm going to predict it. Arsenal they're getting back to how they used to be slowly, and I think Tottenham are going to be their next victim. Anyways, guys, just before I do end this video, you probably would have noticed I am wearing my work uniform. That is because after uploading this video, I will be heading off to work, and when I get back from work tonight, I will be streaming Friday Night SmackDown on my channel at around between 9 PM and 9:30 PM. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be a good one. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys are going to have a fantastic day, and I hope you've had a fantastic day by the time this video gets on to YouTube. But I hope you're looking forward to what the Premier League has to offer this weekend, and yeah. Will my predictions come true, or will they surprise me again? Because they have surprised me in recent weeks. But yeah, all I've got to say, guys, is I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you for tuning in to watch this video, and feel free in the comments to have your own say on your own predictions. There is no right or no wrong answer. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, then don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel or you've not yet subscribed, then come and subscribe to the channel to see more epic content from me, Epic Gamer Josh, in the weeks and months to come. All I've got to say is until later on tonight when I stream SmackDown, stay safe, stay positive, be epic, and I'll see you all later on tonight for the most recent episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Peace out, guys, and thank you for watching.